In today's video, we're going to be comparing a $1 AFL ticket with a $200 AFL ticket. We're seeing how the viewing quality, atmosphere, food, just overall footy experiences rank in comparison to one another. And if this video can get 1,000 likes, we'll do this next year at the MCG with more expensive tickets. Alrighty guys, we're here at Marvel Stadium for the first of two tickets, the $1 ticket. We are going to be sitting in the very worst of the worst seats, level 3 general admission. Now technically these seats aren't actually $1, they were $5 when I got them from the website, but the cameraman behind me let me buy them for $1. He gave me a good deal. So for the premise of the video, it's technically a $1 ticket. We're here at STAV North. The game's already started, so yeah, let's just get into the seats and just see how the experience is. Alrighty, we're currently just walking up to our seats, level 3, and how we're sort of going to judge the two tickets. We're going to judge it based on affordability, the viewing quality of the actual seat itself, food and atmosphere. Here we are. These are the seats that we're going to be sitting at. We have currently picked our spots. Technically, GA doesn't mean we have to sit here, but I think for the sake of the video, at least for a little bit, let's try it the worst possible. What would you say in terms of the, do you get what you get with the money? Is it worth,
you do.
Is it worth $5? I don't think it's worth anything.
It's worth $1 for you.
It might be worth at the very most $1, but you can't see half the ground, and I'm not even, it's no exaggeration, look at this. It's blocked off. As expected, the seats were terrible. Like, you couldn't see half of what was going on in the game. I could not see a single thing that went on there at all.
Yo. He's kicked it.
We've managed to witness a goal.
We've witnessed
one.
one.
Been very lucky. So currently, SN are lining up for goal. But if there was no big screen or no crowd telling you,
we wouldn't fucking know.
There'd be no idea of having any idea, because this is our view.
This is the worst seats I've ever sat in for an Essendon game. Even just for any game in general at Marvel. Paying $1 for 50% of the ground, and that is a bargain in my opinion. Think of the people at home with a fucked up TV. They can't see anything.
You know, it was funny at first, I feel, but it's starting to get to the point where it's a little bit unbearable to watch. North have had pretty much all the play this quarter, and I haven't been able to see anything. The TVs are delayed as well.
They're delayed by a good 3 seconds.
So you are trying to see what's going on the TV, and the crowd already spoils it 3 seconds before something happens.
So delayed.
It's so delayed. It's so delayed. It's so bad. Now we had to endure a pretty tough first half of watching half of nothing. Not even the atmosphere could save us. So a goal just was scored from Essendon, and I reckon that's arguably the deadest crowd reaction you could ever see. Film around. They paid the goal, and there is not a single person cheering. I'd arguably say these are as bad as you've ever seen in terms of like atmosphere. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, after one of the more difficult halves of footy I've ever had to watch, I then started to get pretty hungry, so it was time to get some food. Footy food isn't known for being great. We're at this place called High Five, and this place sold food that was only $5 or under. Considering that we were on a budget, I thought it was pretty perfect for the video that we were doing. So let's see what the hell they have. We've got ourselves popcorn, chicken and chips. It doesn't look very good. You've got a cheeseburger, and what do you have?
Got some chips here.
Give us a chip review.
Honestly, better than the original food stores.
Really?
If you come into Marvel and you want chips, High Five's the go.
Alright, let me give the, I really am not.
These are really shit, I've had them before.
Now whilst the chips may have been alright, the same cannot be said about what we were about to have next.
Not too bad. How many popcorn chickens did you get?
Fucking shocking.
He got 4.
Oh, that's no good.
What do you think, mate? What do you think?
Pretty shit. It's probably like a 5.
Honestly,
4.
yeah, he's probably right. With all the queues, with all the
it's probably the best spot to go.
Yeah, you probably get what you pay for, to be honest, because all this wasn't even that much, but still, not much. Nothing to be satisfied about. We definitely didn't enjoy our food watching the second half, but at least we could actually see the ground this time as we moved a few aisles over to the left.
Oh, that looks alright.
The second half then started to become quite enjoyable as the game began to get close.
Have my kids lucky!
Well, this game's actually suddenly started to become close. I think there's 3 minutes to go. North have just hit the last 2. It's a 3-point game. Unfortunately for the Roos' sake, they couldn't quite get it done as the Bombers overran them to win the game by 9 points. Anyways, that's the end of the really crappy $1 ticket. North couldn't get the job done. Essendon win by 9. We move on to the next one, the better one. Alrighty guys, we're here at Marvel for the second time in 2 days. We got the golden ticket. These are the good seats. Yesterday we were in some pretty poor seats. This time around we're in some good seats. Come in Alex, he's a fellow subscriber that has gifted me some really good tickets for the game. Where are we sitting? Yeah, level 2 on the wing. Alrighty, we're currently walking to our seats. We're about to enter the ground, aisle 36, to see the view from where we're sitting. This is pretty nice. Holy crap. Holy crap. Just compare this view to the one that I had 24 hours ago at the same ground. I've probably now got one of the best views in the entire stadium. Alrighty, so we're here at the seats an hour before the bounce. Not many people here so far, but they're pretty good, aren't they? Padded seats. Too bad there's bird poo on that one. It's, I don't know, maybe the Marvel could clean the seats before the game start, but apart from that, these are really comfortable. And you've also got yourself a cup holder right here. I mean, probably makes sense. You can put your drinks in that. Yeah, like literally we're right in front of like the wing, and we're not too far from the front either. With still a bit of time left to go, we got a couple of beers and soaked in the view on this pretty cool Marvel Stadium McCafe bar.
Alright, cheers to Cardi and to my son AFL by Alex.
We then headed over to the Medallion Club Sports Bar, and I also got to bump into Jake from Saints TV. We're currently in the Medallion Club Bar, 30 minutes before the game. I'm not too sure if we're going to get any food or not, or drinks, but we'll find out, I guess. We'll see how it plays out. So we're here at the sports bar at the Medallion Club, and as you can see on the menu, Matilda Bay Hazy Lager. In memory of the Matilda's footing last night, we're going to go get one. It's not too bad.
How would you rate from 0 to 10, 10 being the highest?
Well, I think it was better than the last one I had, so maybe give it a 7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
How would you rate your chips out of 10? 3.
Now, as much as I wanted to get some good quality food, particularly for the sake of this video, I also didn't want to miss any of my side's team, so we just opted for the regular footy food. Now, whilst there might not have been any queues to worry about, the food was certainly a big disappointment, and probably only slightly better than the food that I had from the other game.
Doesn't look cooked.
I don't know.
It's sausage after all.
We need to make it out so this is better than the $1 version. Now, whilst the food wasn't as good, the game certainly was, as my Saints dominated the Tigers pretty much all game. Yes! Max King kicks St Kilda's third, and we lead it by 12 points. Come on!
In the end, Membry, King looking for another.
Come on! 5 goals in the first 15 minutes.
Taken. The goal, the result.
Now here with Marshy, how would you rate this atmosphere, level 2 atmosphere, compared to like, I don't know, like a level 1 or a level 3 general admission?
Oh, look, it's pretty good. Like it's not too bad.
Like would you say it's like as good or maybe not as good?
probably not as good, but compared to where I was sitting, like there was a bunch of Saints supporters over there.
You were
They
sitting
were very loud.
that way, like 4 rows back, and I think that's certainly more Saints dominant. This is sort of like neutral and maybe not as passionate in terms of the fans.
Whilst for sure being quite better than the level 3 seats, atmosphere wise it still wasn't the best that you can get, but that is to be expected, to be fair, when you sit in level 2.
Doesn't look like missing. Come on, Mussy. This is incredible.
But not having the best atmosphere did not affect me in one bit. I was just thrilled to see my team play so well with one of the best views in the house. And it was only fitting that sitting in these great seats, I got to see my team get a win.
I overused that ball way too much.
Doesn't matter though, we win by 36. Come on.
The Saints have made it a dozen so far. 13 we think is
Now, whilst these certainly weren't the best seats that you can sit in, they certainly stacked up pretty well compared to the $1 ticket. As previously mentioned, if this video can get to over 1,000 likes, I'll do this again next year at the MCG and possibly corporate box seats. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video, and feel free to subscribe to try and help me get to 30k subscribers.